Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is about Letoya Luckett. I think that's her name. Anyway, she used to be in Destiny's Child. She is currently on Friends and Family Hustle with T.I and his family. I want to talk about Letoya and her husband because I saw this post on site basically speaking about their relationship, and I made a comment basically saying that I think they got married way too soon, and like a lot of people were agreeing with me. So I just want to give a little further explanation as to why I'm saying what I'm saying, and hopefully it will help. Okay, I don't know, it's just my opinion. Okay, it's like assholes, everybody got one. But nonetheless, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms, so please follow, please subscribe. And now let's get on with the video. I want to first state, okay, I got to make something clear. I want to first state that I don't necessarily watch Friends and Family Hustle all the time. I catch it occasionally. If I catch it, it's not like I go looking for it. I did watch it last year when Letoya started and Toya Wright. Yes, Toya Wright. When they joined the team, I watched it. I watched a couple episodes then. I did see when Letoya and her husband, basically were pregnant the first time. From what I comprehend, they're pregnant now. Okay, I just went and watched a couple clips from the episode, and their whole therapist told them they don't need to be having no more babies. And I'm going to tell you why they don't need to be having no babies. Okay, listen. First of all, they got married too soon. Okay, they met first. Let's not forget that Letoya used to deal with men of the likes of Slim Thug. Okay, she used to date Slim Thug and Slim Thug-esque. Okay, she has not truly carved that Slim Thug-esque out of her. Okay, so she comes off a little bit aggressive, selfish, thoughtless in her marriage. Again, these are not like purposeful things, purposeful traits. It's just what she comes off as and what I comprehend how he feels. Even the way she speaks. They had a conversation in their kitchen about something, and he basically said something along the lines of, because basically it's all about what you say. Let's not act like you don't be up in here turning up and doing the most. And she was like, could we just all acknowledge ourselves? Okay. I also saw a part where they were talking about like the honeymoon phase. See, the thing is, y'all jumped from meeting to getting married to having a baby in like less than a year. That doesn't work for everyone. Okay. It does not work for everyone. Yes, it works for some people, but it does not work for everyone, especially when I think they're so different in personalities and in nature. He's more like, he wants a wife that's more wife-like. And she's used to being, I guess more of the strong Black woman in a relationship. I would say, having to handle things, because when you date men like Slim Thug-esque, they don't really the most responsible when it comes to certain things. It's always an argument. It's always something. And as a woman, a lot of those times in those relationships, you have to take up the lead. Now, Tommi doesn't seem like he wants or needs her to take up the lead. Matter of fact, it seems like he resents her. This is why you need to get to know people. Okay, you need to spend time. It's amazing when you first meet each other because you're putting on, they see the best of you. These people see the best of you. It takes time for people to truly get to know you and be like, yo, that get on my nerves. If you don't say, this get on my nerves sometimes, you don't really know him, okay, or her. These are the things that you should be learning about people over a little bit of time. I get it. You were, you getting up in age, you wanted a family, you wanted a baby. And now it feels like she's competing with his daughter in a way. She loves the little girl. That's great. But she keeps saying like she feels like she keeps fighting for a place in his life. Like, you keep fighting and you really don't have to. If you're there, you're there. Just let that shit go. A woman and a child are not on the same level. They're not even, I don't like when certain women do that. I grew up knowing women who did that and, would really feel a way about you because I don't know why, child. I have no idea why. I don't know why they act like that. I can't tell you. But it's some sort of defect they have. Listen, deal with that defect over there and don't bring it into your marriage. The man said that she doesn't cook. She doesn't do none of these things that she used to do. She's so busy. I don't know what she's busy doing. Friends and family hustle. I don't know what the hell she's busy doing. But, it seems like I don't think the marriage will last. It seems like like a lot of people, okay, and I will say like some women sometimes we have to get off of ourselves and be able to hear things. So much times we always think, we're always right. She has this thing with her, she doesn't say she's perfect, but she feels like she is. So you really can't argue with people like that because they think that everything that they say is right and everything that you say is wrong. And you gotta like I said, you gotta like bend down and fold for them. And he's not Slim Thuggish. So he's not necessarily trying to fold. He's not an aggressive man per se. He's not out there, being Slim Thug-esque. Shoot, I did see some people saying that they think he was sleeping with the baby mom. I don't know. Again, I'm not there. I don't know, but I do comprehend that in marriage, you have to work things out. And there's certain things that you just have to just do and give, especially if you're trying to say, this is the type of relationship I want. I don't want to be in a relationship like that no more. I want to be in a relationship that's healthy. I want a man who's a provider. I want a man who, does all of these manly things for me. Sometimes you should, cook a nigga some food. Sometimes you should give a nigga sex. They talking about the baby still sleeps in the bed with them. Why is the baby in the bed with you? I have this conversation a lot with people that I know who are married, that I know that are married. And I have to like really let them know, again, y'all know I've been married previously, that and this was no issue that I had in my marriage, but these are the issues that I see sometimes in some people's marriages, especially some women. We get so caught up in, well, I got him now, that we forget what we did to get him in the first place. Just like a man should continue to do what he's doing. I think you should continue to date. I think you should continue to have sex with your husband. I think it's dysfunctional when you don't have sex with your husband and you make up a million excuses why you don't have sex with your husband, and then turn around and get angry when your husband go out or your wife go out and cheat on you. These are just the things. If you took effort and time into yourself, that's what he married. Okay, that's what he married. Just like if I go and I marry some man and he's just muscular and whatever, I'm not really into muscular, but I'm just saying, if I marry a man and he's muscular and he's 6'3" and he's a provider, and then turn around, he shrank 4 inches, he get fat, he start looking like no neck Ed from 90 Day Fiance, and now he don't want to be a provider. Now he wanted it to be a 50-50 relationship. That's not who I married. Okay, so you can't turn around and you are sexy. That's what you do. You sexy, right? You sexy. You put in all of this effort into yourself to show a motherfucker that you are said prize, and then you turn around and make it seem like you were the joke prize. Like, because as soon as he put a freaking ring on you, you just keep getting pregnant back to back, and you start acting like a woman that have a lot of male traits. You start acting real aggressive, like, You start screaming and acting like you ain't got no sense. Real trying to real emasculating. You stop being that feminine woman that he met, that he fell in love with, even though the shit was short. Couldn't keep that fucking lie up for long, child. You just, again, and I'm not blaming her. I'm not blaming either one of them. I think, again, like I said, both of them should have waited. They should know. You should know each other sometime, okay? You should know each other before you just, belly flop into marriage. And, we all have to remember that our actions, have a reaction to them. And as women, I just feel like she comes off a little bit aggressive to me, and she comes off with, what he has to do, and I think sometimes us as women, we always jump on to what a man did, what he did. Oh, I was the victim. What he did. It's what he did when you fucking with niggas like Slim Thuggish, right? Slim Thug, whatever his name is. That is mostly what he did. But in a situation like this, and your dude looking hurt, and from what I comprehend, his mama just died. You're kind of resentful towards his daughter. You don't have sex with him. Now everything he do is bad. You don't want to cook for him. You don't want to be this woman and this lady that he thought he married, but it's all his fault. We have to take responsibility for ourselves, okay? We have to take responsibility. I swear, I feel like she does not take responsibility in anything that he does and anything that she does, which in turn turn around and make him act even worse, okay? I think that sometimes silence is power. Okay, I am a Scorpio, we all know, and I will shut down on you in a heartbeat. Okay, sometimes, it's a little bit too much. I'm working on that. It's a little bit too much. I be detaching from people like a motherfucker, but it's a little bit too much. But I have learned over the years in relationships and in life, period, that sometimes, a lot of the times, especially with men, silence will get you further. Okay, silence and a hurt look will get you further than any curse out ever could. Okay, I have gotten a lot further with men in general, just being silenced and just looking at them like they crazy or they hurt my feelings or whatever, or just not saying nothing because then they don't know what the fuck is happening. That gets you more in return than spazzing the fuck out. Because when you spazz out, you look like a man who's trying to compete with him, and when you put yourself in that role, he's gonna try to compete with you too, and then it's gonna be this, and there's no need for this, okay? Because we as women are fucking, for the most part, not all of you, but most of my subscribers, we're beautiful. We're beautiful creatures. Men are visual creatures. God enabled us to win in these situations when we live in our feminine and do it the way that a woman should do it. Okay? You don't have to do all of that. Because when you do all of that, you push him away. You make him feel like he can be aggressive towards you because you're being aggressive towards him. And it just causes strife and situations in your relationship. And to finish this off, they don't need to be having no more babies. Okay? They don't need to be having no more babies. She needs to tone it down a bit. He needs to pull it together. She needs to tone it down a little bit and really, remember who she was that got this man to put the ring on her finger in the first place, and comprehend that as a woman, our feminine charms are way more dangerous than any sort of aggressive bullshit that could come out of our mouths. And I'm done. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it.